Hi there, welcome to my channel. This is Creative Crochet with Rhonda, and I have 3 things to talk to you about today. I want your advice, I have something to show you that I just made, and I also have a contest coming up. So come on in and let's talk. Hi there, I'm Rhonda. Welcome to my channel. So as I said, I've got 3 things. The first thing I'm going to do is show you what I've recently made and what I made it out of. I have a lot of yarn, and some yarn is newer yarn and some yarn has been sitting there for a long time, and I thought if I don't use it, I'll never use it. If I don't use it now, it's not going to happen. So this is the yarn. This is a discontinued Hobie yarn called Tonga, and look at the pretty colors. That's really nice. So just to read it to you, this yarn is a very fine weight, fingering weight yarn. It doesn't have a number on it, but it's a very fine yarn, and it is 80% acrylic, 10% wool, 10% alpaca. Really nice and soft, really pretty. It actually has a bit of a glisten to it when you work it up, so it's really nice. And again, this is discontinued. I'm sure that Hobie has a lot of yarn that's similar now, but this one is no longer available unless you can find it on Amazon or something like that. It's manufactured for Mayflower, Denmark, so it is a Mayflower yarn, as you can see right here. And it is a washable yarn, if I remember correctly. Washable, do not iron, and yeah, really nice. 100 grams, 450 meters. So I thought, what am I going to do with this? Because I don't often work with the fine yarns, and I wasn't really sure what to make, so I made my very first shawl. Now, I'm not typically a shawl person. I don't wear shawls. I love scarves. But after making this shawl that I'm about to show you, I might have to start wearing them because it's really pretty. And I will show you pictures as well, so you can see I did a little photo shoot of it. It worked up really pretty, and I will put the pattern down below if you would like to create one for yourself. It's a triangular shawl, and look at the colorway on this. So pretty. Now, what I found is, obviously, with this yarn being discontinued, it was not the yarn that was suggested, and I wasn't sure. It turned out a little bit small, so I just increased the border a little bit, but here it is. That is so pretty. Look at the border on this. It's just so pretty. I really like how it turned out. I like that I could wear it like this or the other way. Really nice. So that was the latest thing I've been working on. I actually started something else, which I'll show you another time, but I always have to have something on my hook. So this is my very first shawl, and I'm happy with it. It took long because it is a fine stitch, but look at that. Really, really pretty. Now, one thing you may notice, the colorway here is a little bit different. I started with part of a skein, and I thought it was the same color, but it wasn't. And you could see that, but you know what? I don't mind, because I just think the placement of it makes it look really, really pretty and unique. So I'm quite happy with that. So that's that. I'll just fold that up. Okay, so second, back to my cardigan. Now, if you haven't seen my video where I talked about this cardigan, I'll link you to it and you can check it out. But I was talking about buttons, and I showed these toggle buttons. I got a big bag of these toggle buttons, and I thought about adding them. And whoever commented, thank you so much, because your opinions really mean a lot to me. I do take your advice seriously, and I am asking because it's important. I will listen to everything you say. So here's the toggle button, and I thought, should I or shouldn't I put buttons on this on this cardigan. And the unanimous advice was yes, but one person said, these buttons don't match. And I'm not offended. I agree. It's just a different shade of brown. So I found these other buttons, and at first I was thinking maybe they're too busy, but then I started thinking they're really cute. I'm going to see if I can give you a better view. There. I hope that's okay. So I found these in my stash, these owl buttons. Aren't they cute? And look how they match. It's perfect. I hope you can see that. Anyways, I wanted your advice. Again, I'm guessing that you'll say yes, buttons. So buttons it is. Which buttons? This button, the toggle button, or the owl button? And on top of that, how many buttons? I had a friend over and I showed her this and she said she wouldn't put more than 2 buttons. I had 4 buttons sitting here and I was thinking, you know, I don't know if I'm on the right side here. Women and men wear it differently, so I have to go and look at my stuff. I never think about what side the buttons go on. It's just automatic that I do it up and I don't think about it. So I have to go and look at one of my garments in my closet to figure it out. But anyways, it doesn't matter what side they're on. Just to show you, here is how they're sitting. I don't know how well you could see that. Should I have 2 buttons? It's a long cardigan. It goes all the way down, probably around to my knees. It is like a coat cardigan. How many buttons? 2? 4? What do you think? And are they too busy? Would you say, yeah, yes, buttons, but maybe something totally different? In which case I can go and look for other buttons. Now, my opinion, I happen to think these buttons are very cute and the colors are perfect. The green is in here, the brown is in here, the beige color's in here. It's like they're made for this. I thought maybe originally they'd be too busy, but I'm thinking maybe not. So that is my second thing that I wanted to talk to you about. And now, I mentioned contest, so I think that's probably something you might want to hear about. So move this aside, and let's put into focus what I wanted to talk to you about. These hats. Now there's one more hat here than I showed you. If you didn't see that video about this hat, then here's the link and you can check it out. Now, I saw a hat on Saks Fifth Avenue by a designer named Ganny, and I looked at it carefully, and this was the first copy I made. And this yarn, and I'm not going to go into all the details because you'll just have to check my video where I did that. But this hat turned out too large, so I finished it early and I still love it. I think it's adorable. Trying it on again. It's cute. And then I made this one to look as similar to the original Ganny hat as possible. And the stitching on it, beautiful. And then I made this one, and I really love the colors of this one. And this was actually made during my tutorial. So I have a tutorial coming up. It's completely ready, but there's a reason why I haven't uploaded it yet. Because for the very first time, I've created a pattern so that if you want to make this hat, you can make this hat, and you could have the written pattern if you like. I'll have it available, but first, this is where the contest comes in. I need some patterned testers. I am going to look for 5 testers, and I will send you, of course, the free PDF pattern, and I will have you test the pattern. Send me a picture of your completed project. Send me a few written words in an email about how you found the pattern. Was it easy to work through? Were there any issues? What were the issues? If you had any difficulty, if there was lack of clarity in certain places, did I miss anything out? All of that, and I'll probably have some questions to ask you, but nothing major. It's not like a huge thing. I can tell you that this hat was so much fun to put together because of the variation in the stitches. It is great, and I made it with 24/7 cotton, the Lion brand. Really nice yarn to work up for this hat. So basically the contest is two-part. The first one is in this video, in the comment section below, if you are interested in participating and you would like a chance to get a free copy of the PDF to become a tester. Now you have to make sure that you would like to participate. Okay, so that's the condition here. You need to do up the hat, and I'm going to give you 2 weeks to do it, which is plenty of time. It's not a huge project. It's pretty easy and quick to work up. So 2 weeks for that, and I need a picture, and you have my email address, so I just want a picture you can send through email and answer some questions. Let me know what you thought. If you have the time, would like to do that, then what I want you to do in the comments section below, I want you to put in your comments tester. So that way I know that you want to be a tester of the pattern. Now, what I will do is if I have more than 5 people who decide they'd like to be testers, I will do a draw, and I will probably using the random comment picker for YouTube, and I will choose 5 people who will get this PDF pattern, and after 2 weeks I will ask you for all the information that I'm looking for, including your picture, and then from those people I will choose one of you. I will draw from a hat maybe, or use the random comment picker to choose a winner who will get a mystery pack of yarn and notions as my thank you. So there'll be some nice yarn in there and a few other things that will be fun and interesting, and that I will send to one of those testers. Okay, so this contest is a little experimental for me because I realize that there is work involved, but you do get the free pattern, and I hope that there will be enough of you out there who are excited to try this hat pattern, because it's, like I said, it's fun, it's not hard, and I really value your opinions and your experiences with the pattern. So anyways, there are some rules that need to be followed for this contest, and some of them are the typical rules of any giveaway, and there are a few extras because there of course is the pattern reading and testing that is part of it. So for the typical rules, I might miss something. I'll put all the directions in the description box below, all of the rules, and they're there for you as a reference. But it is available worldwide as long as you are able to follow US crochet instructions, and I'm Canadian, but it's US format, and also that you are able to follow the English directions. There is no translation available, so that's key. Now, if you are in the draw for the mystery pack, then if you are in Europe, I may have to change it up a little bit just because shipping costs can become very exorbitantly expensive. So I will definitely provide you with something to show my appreciation, but it may not be exactly what I would provide to somebody in North America. So that is a key thing to keep in mind. And also you must be 18 years of age or older. And I know there's so many rules that I need to mention, and it's been a while. So like I said, everything will be below. But what I need you to do, I need you to leave your comments below with the word tester in the comments, not just the word tester, with the word tester in the comments. In the comments below, I'd also like you to address my button question. So no buttons, yes buttons, how many buttons, the owl buttons, the toggle buttons. So I'd like you to do that. It's not compulsory to be a part of this contest, but I'd really greatly appreciate your opinion on that as well. Also, if I draw for the PDF pattern, I would like a response from you that you received it through email if you are selected. If I don't get a response, if I don't hear anything, then I may have to choose somebody else and you'll be out of the draw. You'll still have your free pattern because I really need to follow through with this so I have the information that I need so I can move forward and have my pattern available to all else who would like to have it. So if you are unable to respond in the given time, I will offer it up to somebody else, a maximum 5 people. And also if you are unable to come up with your results in time, same thing, I might have to eliminate you from the draw. And then once I do the draw, and if you are chosen as the lucky winner of the mystery yarn and notions pack, I will need you to respond by a specific date, which I will let you know. And if I don't hear from you, then I will offer it up to somebody else. So it's very time sensitive. I really want to get this out. I'd love everybody to have an opportunity to make this hat, whether it's through written pattern or video tutorial. It's all going to be there for you. You'll get a chance to make this hat, but this first part comes first, and I need you to really be there by my side and follow all of my timelines and directions as specified. And I'm going to put the date below. It's going to be sometime early October. I just have to check my dates, but I'll give you about a week. And the reason why I'm only giving a week is because I'm going to give you a week to respond to this opportunity. I'm also going to give you a couple of weeks to do the pattern. And until that's done, I am not putting up the video tutorial yet. And I'm really excited to put that up because it's ready to go. But I want to make sure that whoever is going to be my tester relies only on the written pattern. So I need you to really pay attention to my time guidelines and be prepared to commit yourself to that. So you'll have 1 week to respond to this contest entry and 2 weeks to complete your hat. And I will look for substitutes for the Lion Brand 24/7 cotton. I prefer it to be that yarn, number one. If you cannot get that yarn, it should be a comparable substitute, which I will look for and share that information with you, because for sizing purposes, like for instance, I made this hat with a different yarn that is the Karen Cotton Ripple, not Ripple Cakes, the Funnel Cakes. I made this hat with that yarn and it came out large. So if you're using a yarn that is not comparable to the 24/7, it won't give me a true reflection of the sizing and how it works for you. And of course, there's allowance for gauge. You can use a larger hook perhaps. You can make more rounds at the top if you like. You can be flexible to fit your size because my hat size might be different than yours. So I'm interested in that. I'm interested in knowing if you are a beginner, intermediate, crocheter, or advanced, and also if you feel like this pattern is beginner, intermediate, advanced. So all of this information and more I will be asking you. So I need you to be willing and prepared to go with the flow of that and follow it along and make the hat, follow the instructions. And again, all of those rules will be down below. So I'm hoping, it's experimental. I'm hoping that I will have enough people. I will do a minimum of 3 testers. So if I don't get 5, that's okay. I will still have this contest and those people will have a better chance at getting the mystery package. And I may show a few things once I announce my winner. I will show you a few things, and some things will continue to be mystery and you will be surprised when you get it. So I think I've rambled on about this. I hope to hear from you. Remember, tester is the key word. Again, that will be in the description box below. Sorry if I've rambled. It's hard to remember sometimes what the contest rules are and trying to recall that in my brain. So that's it for now. And sorry if I talked your ear off, but I think it's exciting. First pattern, great hat, designer inspired. If you go on the Saks Fifth Avenue website, you're definitely going to see a hat that looks like this one here. So go for it. Go check it out and leave me a comment below letting me know you're interested, and I will have that free PDF pattern available, and I will give you the information below as to the date that I will draw for the PDF winners. Okay, that's it. Bye for now. Have a great day. Have a great evening, and happy crocheting. See you soon.